Hello everyone, and I've got an Uber's chair battle here for you guys from the T-Flare League. Actually, it's my challenge against the Uber's facility versus NAMBIRI. I think it's NAMBIRI. Anywho, he leads with the Mewtwo named Trojan. I lead with my classic Red Dragon. And, he just goes for the Ice Beam. I'm like, shite, because I'm thinking, oh, this is just gonna kill me, one shot. But because I did my EV difference separate from Smogon, I live! And I kind of adjusted my camera there by accident, so it'll come back into focus soon. Hopefully. So anyways, he takes me out, so I go to my Safly, yo! And, he Ice Beams me, and the song choice is going to be A Champion's Journey by, Gold Rush. So I E-speed there after Swords Dancing. It's like, alright, now I'm just gonna sweep him. But he goes down to Darkrai, and his Darkrai will actually live this. And he forgot to put an item on it, so it's like, woohoo! About the item, but, nah. Then I die. So I go into my Mew 1. And I go for the Ice Beam, because I figured he was gonna switch all of a sudden, predicting like an Aura Sphere. And he goes down to I Burn, and I'm like, oh, bollocks. Because I'm like, let me guess. Sleep Talk, right? Then it's gonna Psycho Shift. That's what I said doing with the T-Flare chat. Now wait a minute. Let's watch, see if I'm right. Sleep Talk? Oh yeah! It's the second time in my entire battling career. Entire time I've ever battled that I've been Psycho Shifted like that. It annoyed me. I was like, no, it goes down to Mets, and I wake up, I'm like, yes! Because it's like, I'm a fire in my last blarg! And I get a useless crit. So, he goes back out to Iburn, I'm just like, Shadow Ball, and he lives this with 19 HP. And I'm like, oh my god, good freaking grief. And this is why Chris is a pain in the ass. Sorry for those of my viewers who are under 18. I apologize. So he Psycho Shifts me, puts me to sleep again. I'm like, I have got to kill this Cress or it's going to be a real pain in my ass. Cress ass. Wow. It rhymes. So he Dragon Dances. I'm like, that can learn Dragon. Wow. So he Dragon Claws me. And it kills me. I'm like, yeah. So I got into my Groudon. I'm like, oh. And then he Sword Beams me. I'm like, what? That was random. And he gets a useless crit. It just completely obliterates me. So I go into my Almighty 2, and he misses with Thunder. I'm like, woo! And I Ice Beam, and then I'm like, oh, he took out like a boss. Blah. Maybe that crit did matter. So he Dragon Claws, and I just call mine. I'm like, alright, I can set up on him, roost a couple times, and then I can just proceed to go through him. The big disgrace, kicking your cannon all over the place. I love this part. So I go for the roost. And I'm just like, ha, yes! And he's like, aww. And the 3 battles before this that I've used this Lugia in, yeah, I won 2 of them with this Lugia. So I'm at full HP now. And I think I go for another, no, I just go for another Ice Beam. I thought I went for another Calm Mind. And this one takes him out. So I'm like, yes! So I'm like, alright, what else has he got now? And he's going to go back out to I Burn. And I went for the Aerial Blast, thinking I might get a crit or might be souped up enough to take him out. But no! He lives with 15 HP this time. 15! And it's like, my god, will you just faint already? So I go for another Calm Mind here because I know all he's got is this. I think this is all he has left. So I can just pretty much stall him somehow. So, after all the leftovers, and he burns himself again, he switches out into, say, fuck my life. No. So I wake up and I'm like, ah! With that Ice Beam. And it doesn't kill him. But he bounces up and he's like, well, that was useless. And he's like, it's careful nature. I'm like, wow. Interesting. Alright, I think I sped it up a little faster here because I wanted to set up on him because I wanted to see if +6 special attack, my custom EV Lugia, would one-shot him with an Aura Sphere. And he solar beats me. That's his 4th move. So, it's interesting. I mean, it would work with the ground on your team because, you know, if your opponent didn't have a Kyogre, you could just spam it. But anywho, he goes for another rest, and I'm just like, alright, as I continue to calm mine up. But no, I think I finally Aerial Blast this time. I'm like, can it kill? No. He barely lives. I'm like, whatever, I'll just Ice Beam him. And I do. So, good game.